I'm Eddie Cannell.
And I'm Tom Cannell.
Welcome, everyone. This is the Mortgage Brothers podcast show. And if you've ever had a home loan, closed a mortgage, and you've gone to your mailbox a couple days or weeks later, you have all had this happen to you. I'm assuming you all have, because it's probably a 99% chance.
Yeah, you're looking through the mail and you look at something and it's like super official. If I don't open this thing right now, I mean, I'm gonna be begging for trouble. And it looks like
These are unsolicited mailings that you're getting from all sorts of services. And typically they're going to be services for mortgage protection insurance, basically like life insurance.
And it usually comes in a color. It's usually yellow, pink, or blue.
Yep. So we want you to just be very aware and I want to explain why this is happening. And sometimes you're going to get these services that are going to be trying to sell you deed information. Hey, if you mail us $20, we're going to send you a copy of your deed.
Yeah, if you don't have a copy of your deed, you don't own your home, they tell you. And you're like, what? I have no deed. It can be very confusing.
So, and then the last one is probably the most prevalent is other lenders sending you, so not your bank, other lenders sending you offers for lower like mortgage rates. And what they're doing is they're basically impersonating your bank, really tricking you into thinking that they are your bank.
Yeah. So let's say that you get, a loan from XYZ mortgage company and you close in that loan. You're making payment month after month after month. Well, all of a sudden, that lender's name shows up on a letter saying, hey, for 0% financing, you can get a 30-year mortgage. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is from my current lender.
Yeah. So here's an example. Try to find a couple examples of what the mail would look like. Here's like a postcard. This notice is regarding your mortgage with, ABC lender. So it's whoever you closed your loan with. The letter will basically have the name of that bank on that letter or postcard.
They want you to be, to recognize and feel comfortable.
Yep. And so you're going to get something like this with your bank's name on it. And then you're going to maybe get something like this. It'd be very similar. You've recently closed this mortgage with this mortgage, with ABC lender. Again, that's the lender. We're just using that generic name. But that lender that you just closed your mortgage with, maybe a couple weeks ago or a month ago. And sometimes you actually will get this mail even into years.
Yeah, I would say months and years into it.
And stick with us, because at the end of this video, we're going to show you how to stop all this from happening. Because this gets very annoying over the years, but especially the first 2 months after you close a loan. So anyway, you're going to see all these times. This is time sensitive, urgent, and some of the letters are going to look very official, or they try to impersonate official letters. For example, veteran VA loans. If you're a veteran, you have a VA loan, you're going to get letters that are going to look like they're coming from like the VA.
Yeah, I mean, look at this letter.
Yeah, and
this thing looks pretty official.
Yeah, it's very redacted here, but so what you're seeing is something again, and this is just the letter, and it's going to have something looking official. They're going to be saying, "Hey, we're with your VA guaranteed loan with ABC lender," trying to really associate themselves with that bank that you closed your loan with, kind of getting themselves into your world.
And another thing that will catch you off guard is you won't know how they know your mortgage payment. You won't know how they know how much is left on your mortgage. Well, a lot of this is just public information based upon what is recorded. So it can be really tough, even for professionals like us. When we get our own personal mail, I will open stuff up accidentally thinking, they got me. I should have known better.
Yeah, that's right. So why is this happening? Where does it come from? When like you said, when we close our mortgages or our home purchase, that's public information. And these marketers will go on, buy these lists, buy the information. The credit bureaus sell information as well. It's super annoying. Again, we're going to show you how to stop this from happening, but basically all that information is online.
Mm-hmm.
And I would also say this. So these are some of the most disingenuous companies who do this. They are not genuine. They are very scammy, very, very salesy. And they're usually going to be showing you an offer in the letter that is too good to be true.
These are the people that are in Europe selling fake watches.
Yeah.
Right? Can we go that far?
Yeah. I wish there was regulation, on these guys. There is regulation, but it seems like there's just no oversight. There's just no end to this type of behavior. Anyway, let's just go into really
how do we stop this?
How do we stop this? Yep. So this is something I have personally done. You go to OptOutPrescreen.com and you can opt out of all these offers for credit, insurance offers, and everything. You can do a permanent opt-out or like a 5-year opt-out. I think if you want to do a permanent opt-out, you have to mail them something, but I think online they might have that. Anyway, there's a permanent one. I would recommend doing the permanent. I've done the permanent. And there's a new service called PaperKarma. I just researched it. I have not tried this personally, but it seems to be a good or a very interesting company. What they do is an app on your phone. You basically can add these opt-outs, and it makes it simple to kind of tell you and track how many places. It basically makes it easy for you to opt out. So I'm actually going to be checking out the PaperKarma.
Okay, so these are 2 options that our followers can go to as soon as right now.
That's right. So please be mindful that if you see those letters, those postcards in your mailbox, don't freak out. That is not your bank. And again, most of those, if you just do these steps, you shouldn't receive any more mail. It takes about 30 days.
Okay. And if all else fails, feel free to call us and you can run that scenario or that letter by us because, again, we've seen hundreds of these things. So we can tell you whether or not they are legit. 99.8% of the time, they are not legit. But there is that every once in a while, hey, you've missed a payment. Please send a payment. That would be nice to know the difference.
All right. Be sure to subscribe, comment, and like. Send us an email if you have any questions. We'll be back.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for watching the Mortgage Brothers podcast. If you have any questions, email us at team@azmortgagebrothers.com. And if you like this content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the Mortgage Brothers team.